Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. Great to have you with us this morning. Today we get to take a journey into that exquisite tale that's called The Hobbit, an amazing picture of spiritual unfoldment. And we have the music of Lou Eldridge, one of our favorite, to get us in that joyous place in our hearts. As we take this journey, I invite you to let it be an experience of that deep inner connection with that divine love that enfolds you right now and every moment. It's great to have you with us.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you so bright and early. Please stand and join us in singing God is All in All, and you can see the words on the monitor. 1, 2, 3, 4. God is all in all. Lift your voice and sing. God is all in all. Hear every corner ring. God is all in all. Take the mighty hand, one and all creation. God is all in all. Lift your voice and sing. God is all in all. Hear every corner ring. God is all in all. Take the mighty hand, one and all creation. Full in every hour, the presence and the power. Truth in you and me. One all creation, God is all in all. Lift your voice and sing, God is all in all. Hear every corner ring, God is all in all. Take the mighty hand, one in all creation. The spirit I'm expressing, my good I am accepting. Perfect peace and rest, one all creation, God is all in all. Lift your voice and sing, God is all in all. Hear every corner ring, God is all in all. Take the mighty hand, one in all creation. Sing it again. God is all in all. Lift your voice and sing, God is all in all. Hear every corner ring, God is all in all. Take the mighty hand, one in all creation. I am sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, I'm sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, I'm sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, it starts first thing in the morning. I am sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, I'm sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, I'm
I'm
sustained.
sustained
By the love of God, it starts first thing in the morning. God's
God's voice
speaks all through the day. God's voice
God's voice
speaks all through the day. God's voice
God's voice
speaks all through the day. Starts first thing in the morning. Rejoice.
Rejoice
Love lights up the world. Rejoice.
Rejoice
Love lights up the world. Rejoice.
Rejoice
Love lights up the world. It starts first thing in the morning. I recognize everyone is my friend. I recognize everyone is my friend. I recognize everyone is my friend. It starts first thing in the morning. I am sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, I'm sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, I'm sustained.
I'm sustained
By the love of God, it starts first thing in the morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. I am Sion. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our service. Let us all take a moment to check our cell phones and be sure they are completely off. Thank you. Please join me in waving hello to our friends at home. Your presence adds to our spiritual community. We appreciate you. Let us open our service by focusing our intention through our opening affirmation. Please join me in prayerfully and powerfully speaking it together 3 times. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Again, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. And once again, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Let us continue by reading aloud the statement of our unity. God's love is within each of us, guiding us to dynamically express our wholeness, wisdom, and abundance. We acknowledge the universal wisdom in the Christ teachings and in all spiritual paths. I now choose to open to the presence of divine love and to be changed at depth. Throughout this sacred time, God is uplifting me, and through my heart, the world. Our heart minister, CL, will read from Unity's Daily Word.
The word for today is blessed. In the moment I become an idea in divine mind, I was blessed. I do not have to earn my blessings. They are my birthright. In gratitude, I open my eyes to the many blessings in my life. My Creator loves me, guides me, and provides for me. When I feel weak, I find a message to strengthen me. When sorrow is a burden too heavy to carry, I realize I am not alone. My body is a wondrous vehicle for my unique expression of spirit, nourished by the abundance around me and healed by perfect life within me. My heart sings a song only my God can hear. No one can withhold my blessings, for they are divinely rendered. With thanksgiving in my heart, I am blessed. And from Genesis 5:2, the scripture, male and female he created them, and he blessed them and named them humankind when they were created. Our affirmation for today, I am the blessed child of my Creator. Would you repeat that with me, please? I am a blessed child of my Creator. Take a nice deep breath through your hearts, and let's say that once again. I am the blessed child of my Creator.
This is a lively song. 1, 2, 3. God is a light in which I see. God is a light in which I see. God is a light in which I see. The light is a gift for me. This is our light to give. This is our night. This is our night to give. This is our night. God is a love in which I live. God is a love in which I live. God is a love in which I live. The love is a gift for me. This is our love to live. This is our love. This is our love to give. This is our love. God is a peace in which I rest. God is a peace in which I rest. God is a peace in which I rest. The peace is a gift for me. This is our peace to give. This is our peace. This is our peace to give. This is our peace. This is our peace.
I'm going to highlight a few upcoming events. The details of these and other wonderful activities are in your bulletin and on our website. Experience the Wave this Wednesday evening with Reverend Sheila Gautreaux. Great music, cutting-edge messages, and an interactive segment. Our membership orientation classes are on the third Thursday and fourth Sunday of the month. If you are interested in becoming a member of our community or learning more of what Unity is about, you are invited to join us. Reverend David's Heart Math Solutions Workshop is the fourth Saturday of this month. If you are seeking to find the true dream in your heart, your deep heart's desire, then this is the workshop for you. If you are here with us for the first time, we welcome you to our spiritual community. We would love to meet you, and we invite you to experience our community as our guest at a Unity event of your choosing. Please take the very important presence card from the seat pocket in front of you to our patio, to the welcome table, to learn more about us and to receive your gift certificate. If you are willing, please raise your hand so we can acknowledge you. We would like to extend our special blessing to you and everyone new to our services, both here and online. Together, we love you, we bless you, and we behold the light of God shining through you. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy taking a moment to greet those around you until the music begins.
Trust in the peace of God within me. Trust in the peace of God right now. In silence, peace is given. We are the message of love. I trust in the voice of God within me. Trust in the voice for God right now. Love inspires all miracles. We are the message of love. I trust in the friend that walks beside me. Trust in the friend with me right now. In peace we walk together. We are the message of love. I trust in the strength of God within me. Trust in the strength of God right now. In this all things are possible. We are the message of love.
Okay, take that deep breath. Take another one and wake up a little bit. Seems a little early, doesn't it? Yeah, so just settle down, wiggle back, get comfortable. And we head into this beautiful time of prayer and meditation together. And as you let the music touch you, as you join in and let it sing through you, let it be that guide to the very center of your heart.
God is here, and love is the answer. Of this I am certain. Love knows its own. You hold me in kindness, covered with care. You guarantee safety. In quiet you are here, just for me, just to me. Love speaks to itself. Love speaks to me, just for me, just to me. Love speaks to itself. Love speaks to me. Have one name, one and the same. This is the truth. There's no substitute. Love lights up the world. You answer my call. Whose voice in the silence speaks to us all, just for me, just to me. Love speaks to itself. Love speaks to me, just for me, just to me. Love speaks to itself. Love speaks to me. Love speaks to itself. Love speaks to me.
Taking that deep breath in through our hearts, bringing into our awareness this divine love that enfolds us. Mother, Father God, we ask you to guide us into that place of deeper awareness of you as we journey within. We are so grateful to know that every moment of our life is illumined by your light, that it surrounds us, fills us, brings wisdom and understanding. Even when we do not recognize its presence, gently it moves us forward to greater goodness and greater peace. Your love enfolds each of us. It heals all that we carry. It heals the past, that we might fully rest in this beautiful sacred moment that now is. Your love fills this moment. Bringing us its beautiful peace. It is your power, your goodness, your presence that lets us walk forward in life without fear, without doubt. For we know that that which we step into is your goodness. The light of God. Illumines our way. The love of God lifts us. And the power of God carries us forward in that goodness. It is so here, now, and in this sacred moment, we rest. Rest in sacred silence. Rest in this stillness. We simply rest at one with the one. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Mother, Father God, infinite love, beloved presence. We're so grateful to be aware that we are one with this power of divine love that flows through our hearts, and that we have the ability to send it forth to touch and bless and heal. And so we choose to radiate it from our hearts. First, we send this love into our own bodies for our healing and well-being, for vitality and strength. We send this love to our minds and hearts for wisdom and understanding. We radiate this love to each one dear to us, enfolding each one, lifting, blessing, guiding, healing. We send this love from our hearts across this spiritual community, becoming a part of that light and wisdom that flows through each one, blessing everyone in their world. And we radiate your love from our hearts. We send it to every prayer request brought here, knowing with each one that you are enfolded in this love and lifted to that which is the highest. And this divine love flows across the communities in which we live. We send it across our nation and the nations of the world to heal the fears of all peoples and to bring forth their great wisdom and compassion. And we radiate our love. We send it to all who join us in prayer, whether in mosque or synagogue, temple or church, whether gathered at home or on the hillsides. For in seeking to know you, we are all one. And we radiate this love from our hearts. We send it to Mother Earth and all her creatures. And with great joy, we send it about the earth to touch the heart of every single person in the earth. For you are that love in every heart. And in that love, we are one. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Please join me. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And once again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. It is so, here, now, in his presence and love. Amen.
I want to know what's your plan for me? What's your plan for me? I want to know what's your design you see. The one I made sure ain't working for me. I want to know what you have in mind. What you have in mind. I want to know how to let my little light shine.
Shine, shine.
How to save me from myself just in the nick of time. I can handle what you give me. This I know. We be joined together. This is my one goal. Each effort that I make to get closer to the truth. Together we will gain love, my baby, just the same. It's love's design, you see. The love we have sure is working for me. Handle what you give me. This I know. We be joined together. This is my one goal. Each effort that I make to get closer to the truth. Together we will gain love, baby. Just the same. It's love's design, you see. The love we have. The love we have. Ooh, the love we have, sure is working.
Thank you, thank you. Now, because it may seem a little earlier than it really is, there's a chance that we all ran just a little late and you really didn't get that time for your mirror to take care of you this morning, okay? I'm not talking about what you look like, I'm talking about what you feel like, okay? So if you would just turn to the people around you and greet them as your mirror should have to you. Good morning, you beautiful child of God. Okay, yeah. All right, now we got the morning started right. We can do that. Now let me check in. How many of you have been students of, reading, watching the movie of The Hobbit? Okay, so we've got a number of hobbits here. That's good. That's good. And you see, this is one of those tales that has been a part of my family, read over and over again for many years. And I realized a long time ago that one of the beauties of Tolkien's story was that it was a set of powerful images about our spiritual journey. And of course, he wraps them in marvelous adventure and experience. But when I saw the movie come out with this kind of first third of the journey, I realized that part of our spiritual journey that it's talking about is so crucial to really stepping into the fullness of our spiritual awareness. So I wanted to just take a look at part of what that is inviting us into experience, inviting us to be aware of. Now, when we look at a story, what we realize is that the symbols within that story are, all of them are a part of us. But it's easy to identify that part of us that is the hobbit, right? That comfy home, that love of everything kind of being just right, staying the same, good food and drink and friends. And one of the characteristics of hobbits is they don't like adventures. So I'm comfortable. I don't want to step beyond my limits now. I got it all figured out for a moment. That hobbit within us. And then there is this character that shows up, this wizard, Gandalf. And that wizard in you that says, it's time to go on an adventure. We're going to step beyond the confines of what we've all got figured out. Now, interestingly enough, this adventure is about going in search of unlimited abundance. So it's a very interesting picture because it begins to inform us of what is it that we need to journey through to really be able to touch and experience that which you and I know is this presence of the divine, this unlimited good that would give of itself to us and fill our lives and bless us at every level of a being with abundance, whatever that is. Whether that's the material needs that we have, or whether it's quality in relationship, or whether it's that inner peace or meaningful expression, whatever that abundance is for us. Sometimes it takes a journey to get there. So as this takes place, there's a hint right away of part of the work that we're going to have on our spiritual journey. And that's that we happen to go with a bunch of dwarves. Okay, now think of what a dwarf is for a moment. A dwarf is that being that burrows down into the ground, that looks under the state of awareness, so that enters into the subconscious, and from there finds that which is of value, and works with it until it can be brought up and expressed in our lives. So that's the dwarf. In other words, it's the universal psychotherapist symbol. Okay? So we're going to be doing a little journeying here into some of the subconscious stuff as a part of expanding our awareness of this abundance, of this goodness, of this presence. Now, when the journey starts out, once Bilbo and the dwarves have gone beyond the comforts of the Shire and the world as we know it at that point, and started off into those unknown lands, the first big adventure is that they are there in the dark, in the wet, they're hungry, they're cold. Anybody had adventures like that? And they get captured by trolls. Okay, now I love the trolls because they aren't even a subtle symbol. I mean, what is that's lurking under every bridge in the dark, that's just around the corner and might get you. When they were little, they were under the bed and in the closet. It's just that fear that we have of that which is in the dark, that which we can't see, that which is unknown. It goes back to that sense that there is a belief in us that there is something against us, something that would harm us. And the great thing about trolls is that even though we do get captured by them, right, we get into that set of fears that we let limit us and control our life experience. The secret with the troll is to keep it engaged until the sun comes up. Because light turns the troll into stone. So what happens with these fears when we actually hold them up to the light of truth? There's only one presence, not two, not good and evil. All those other churches where they told you about those bad guys, forget it. Those are just symbols of process. There's just one, the all-loving goodness of God. That is the truth. That is the light that removes the fears. There's only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Join me. There's only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Okay, so you can journey on with that. Okay, a little daylight, little light of truth there, and we go on, and there's something else that happens at this point. After we've begun to look at the fears that we have and hold them up to that light of truth, we enter into an exquisitely beautiful experience. We get to enter into the world of the elves. Okay, in the story, it's Elvenholm, the last homely house, the land of Elrond, and the beautiful, beautiful elves. Because the elves are that part of ourselves that stay aware of the divine. They're able to see the goodness and the harmony, and that's why they are viewed as beings of wisdom. And in the experience of the elves, what one finds is renewal. What one finds is great wisdom. What one finds is that every need is cared for and done so with joy and done so abundantly. So we get to step into that part of ourselves that is aware, because we are no longer allowing the fears to keep us from journeying forward. Beautiful experience. But if you notice, they don't get to stay there. That's part of the adventure thing. Now, the next part of this adventure is why I really wanted to look at it today. Because it's very different than what was there before. You see, they have to go over these mountains. But what happens as they go through the mountains is that they are captured by goblins. Now, the nature of the goblins is that they have deep caves. So they take us down into the depth of our subconscious material. Okay, and what do we find down there? That the goblins are cruel, they cause pain and control. And what we find is that when we really look deep, we're not talking about the troll stuff now. We're really going deep into what our memories, our experiences are, that we find the memories of pain. And those memories are real. That in our journey, we have had experiences from which we carry pain. And we hide them there in the dark because we don't know what to do with them. We try to keep them from controlling our world. And so they become that which the goblins symbolize, that pain that is hidden underground within the subconscious. And we have all had those experiences. Now, very different for different ones of us. Some of us experienced it through religion. You know, you're this sinful being. You're not all right. You're guilty. You're, all these things that are simply not true. That is not who you are. Some of it has come through our families, through the dysfunction that was there. As those within our family or our family systems were caught in their pain. and have experienced the rejection and criticism, abuse at all its different levels that have resulted in our not feeling okay, that we are not okay, that we are something less than. That experience of being controlled by our goblins. Okay. These experiences are real. And in our journey forward, they must be met. Now, what happens is in the story, there's a beautiful description of how to move through them. First of all, Bilbo, our hobbit, goes to the very depth of the cave. So he goes through it all. And he goes down, and there, in the dark, he finds a ring. And it comes to be known as a ring of power. Now, he also meets Gollum. Now, Gollum is one of those amazing characters. Gollum is that picture of that self that we are when we let the fear and the hurt and the anger twist us, so that we no longer appear in the beauty and the harmony of our true self. And Bilbo and Gollum have an exchange. And in this exchange, something happens. Here in the complete darkness, dealing with the fear of death, of pain, and of control, which is what comes from these difficult experiences we have, they play a game. And in the midst of this game, there is a surprising thing brought forth. The game is riddles. And so this riddle is given. An eye in a blue face saw an eye in a green face. That eye is like to this eye, said the first eye, but in low place, not in high place. Gollum struggles with the riddle. What does that mean? And suddenly, he remembers. He remembers that there's more than just the pain. Remembers the experience of sunlight on daisies. The answer to the riddle. Sunlight on daisies. What happens is in the darkness of that experience, we touch hope. That hope that there is more. That hope that there is something else beyond this. And that begins to change our direction. And we start on the direction out. Now, to get out of the goblin's caves, Bilbo puts on the ring. In other words, he experiences power. Power which makes him invisible. Now, one of the understandings of being invisible is that which is around you has no power over you. Okay, they can't grab him, they can't find him. In spiritual practice, in traditional unity, that is called the practice of denial. Okay, it is that where we withdraw the power from an experience. Okay, so in the midst of these very difficult experiences within ourselves that we have seen and faced, how do we then move out of their control in our lives? By removing that power. There is only one presence and one power. But in that place of fear, where do I go? What can I touch? The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. That awareness of this truth begins to give me the power to move in a different direction toward that light. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. Join me. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. Where I am, God is. Where I am, God is. Okay, let's do it again. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. Can you feel how that removes the power from these things? Because we are focusing on that which has true power. And so Bilbo is able to find the exit to the cave and run forth. But now what happens? He's not free of the goblins. It suggests that he's no longer struggling in the subconscious. He's got some light going on. Okay, have you ever done that inner work and you come out there and, okay, I'm ready, and then you show up in life and there it is, struggling all over with you? Okay, so that's the picture. Now what do I do? How do I deal with this in the world? The way out of that struggle is an amazing symbol. Because you Hobbit people, if you remember, what happens as they struggle is the eagles come. Okay, the great eagles. Now the eagle is a very important symbol because the eagle is that which is able to see all. Okay, it has that perfect vision. And it sees from on high. In other words, it sees that whole plan that's working out. Okay, it's able to see the truth. In Jesus' teaching, know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So what now that I got to deal with this stuff, and I'm there, and I'm in my world, what gets me free of what I found there? The truth. Know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And what is the truth of you? You beautiful child of God. That's who you are. That's what you are. No, you are not limited nor controlled by fear or by the past. Okay. The truth, that experience of that divine presence has the power to heal all pain. Because it is wholeness. So when we work with the experience of the truth, two different ways. One, we begin by embracing the awareness. And embracing the awareness is where we own that consciousness within ourselves. I am the beloved child of God. I am the beloved child of God. Join me. I am the beloved child of God. As you go through that struggle, as we look and realize this from my past is impacting my world, I am the beloved child of God. Again, I am the beloved child. That's true. That's who you are. I am the beloved child of God. And to let that love be experienced within me. When the love touches the pain, it heals. Then, even in that self that I brought forth from deep within the goblin's caves, I find freedom. Love heals and transforms all that is unlike itself. And you are lovable. You are loved. You are loved. I am lovable. I am loved. I am love. Join me. I am lovable. I am loved. I am love. Again. I am lovable. I am loved. I am love. Yes, you are. That's the freedom. We never get to go over the mountain because what's in the cave is the mountain. We journey by being willing to enter in and letting that light of truth take us through it, lift us up to where we are free. Free to be the beautiful child of God that you really are. It is a fabulous journey. Bless you.
If you would like prayer support for any celebrations or challenges, please ask our heart ministers. They will be available after the service here in the sanctuary and on the patio. Our heart ministers are wearing the lavender stoles. You are also invited to place a prayer request in our prayer box by the front door or in the book center, or by selecting the prayer request link on our website. We will be praying with you throughout the week. It is time for our prosperity celebration. For love in action or credit card donations, there are envelopes provided in the back of each chair. I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hand and be aware that God is the source of all your good. Repeat our affirmation with me. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give, and all that I receive.
Some say this world of trouble is the only one we need, but I'm waiting for that morning when the new world is revealed through me, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in, oh, when the sun begins to shine, oh, when the sun begins to shine, gonna be the light of the world when the sun begins to shine. Oh, yesterday, the light has come. Oh, yesterday, the light has come. Gonna be in that light. On this day, the light has come. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Woo, thank you. We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God. We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light, in the light of God.
All right. So just wrap your hearts with delight around these beautiful beings and let's share our blessing together. Children, you are loved, special, and important. God loves you, and so do we. We are so grateful to know, each of us, that we are the instruments of unlimited abundance. And it flows through our lives to empower that which Spirit has given us to do with joy. In His peace. Amen. I invite you to stand and take hands and let's share together our prayer of protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God ever present, family all of me. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
You are the love and the light and the peace in the earth right now. So let it shine and have fun.
Some say this world of trouble is the only one we need. But I'm waiting for that morning when the new world is revealed through me. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the sun
begins to shine.
Oh, when the sun begins to shine, I'm gonna be the light of the world. When the sun begins to shine, oh yes, today the light has come. Oh yes, today the light has come. I'm gonna be in that light. On this day the light has come. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in, I wanna be in that number when the saints go marching in.